G'day guys, Jackson Millan, the Wealth Mentor. Hope you're doing well. I've got some new friends today, the local cockatoos who are just hanging out here, just chilling. So we are now on day 4 of living in the truck, which is great. Getting used to it, finding our strides, and kind of learning what life on the road's supposed to look like, and just rolling with the punches, which is great. It's actually feels good to kind of declutter and live the simple life. And we actually had a really good night's sleep last night, which was amazing. First time on the road, I think we've just kind of settled in and working much better. Now, I wanted to talk around the quality of your environment and how your environment impacts your profitability and your wealth as a business owner. This is something that many business owners often overlook. That actually consider the quality of their environment. They just presuppose it is what it is, and they just kind of don't even consider it as a factor when it comes to how they improve their cash flow, how do they increase their profits, and how do they build more personal wealth. Now, let's talk around the reality of this. For the vast majority of business owners, we live in high stress environments. We are constantly fast-paced, constantly overwhelmed with information, constantly being pulled in many different directions. And I've proven over many times in my business that if you take the time to take out of your business, it improves the quality of the time that you spend in your business. And the vast majority of business owners, particularly through COVID, have not taken the appropriate amount of time out of their business because 1, they probably haven't had to or haven't been able to, but 2, they have developed these really bad habits of just overworking, working themselves to the absolute bone. Now, I don't know about you, but every time I've taken time out of my business, I've come up with the best ideas. I've had newfound clarity, I've had newfound direction, I've got a new perspective on things, I can solve problems better, I can overcome challenges quicker, and just overall I'm just a more productive human being. Why don't we do it more often? Well, it's always the benefit of hindsight. The big problem here is, guys, that we choose the best option that we believe is on life's menu. And when you're constantly in your business and you're constantly being challenged with the ebbs and flows of what's going on, you've got this kind of problem solver hat on, then it ultimately has a dramatic impact on your ability to choose to take the higher road and actually spend time out of your business. Now, what we need to do is we need to improve the quality of your decisions. And how we do this is we need a very simple framework. The simple framework we refer to as the cash flow calendar. This is about understanding exactly where you need to be investing your time, blocking out your time to make sure that you can spend that time either in proximity to your business to work in it or have distance from your business to work on it. And ultimately, this is about taking good quality time to focus on the things that actually fill your cup and get you energized and fighting fit again. So what we do is we basically focus on mapping out your entire 12 months in advance. This process is about understanding exactly what you want to be doing in your business, what are the key milestones, the things that you need to be doing, and we need to follow a framework that is ultimately about breaking down your time into boulders, rocks, pebbles, and sand. Boulders are the big stuff, rocks are the medium stuff, pebbles are the smaller stuff, and the sand is the smallest minutiae of stuff that you need to be doing. Now, the biggest boulders that you need to make time for is time out of your business. So what I want you to do is I want you to work out over the next 12 months, where can you fit in 4 lots of 2 weeks out of your business? So basically meaning that you should have 8 weeks out of your business at a very bare minimum over the course of the next 12 months. Go and schedule them out of your diary and either get your executive assistant to reschedule anything that is conflicting, or go through and reschedule that yourself if you don't have an executive assistant. Get an executive assistant. Please do it. Next thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we block in the time for working on the business. So in this 2 weeks off, we don't want to be working on the business. But what I'd advocate is directly after taking this time out of your business, I want you to block out 2 days following these 2 weeks where you design your 90-day plan in your business. Why 2 days? 2 days gives you enough time to reflect and revise on what's actually happened in the business in the previous quarter. It allows you the opportunity to look forwards of what you want to be doing over the next quarter. It allows you to break down all of your projects into the boulders, the rocks, the pebbles, and the sand. It allows you to create an action plan so you know exactly what you need to be doing. Next thing, make sure that you schedule time out of your diary for the things that are really important to you. Making sure that you eat lunch at the same time every day, making sure you've scheduled time for dinner, making sure that you've scheduled birthdays, Christmases, other events, anniversaries, kids' recitals, whatever it might be. Block that time out of your diary, because I know that from my own first-hand experience, if you don't block that time out, it's going to get booked over. And then it makes it even more difficult, and then it's so easy for us to say, stuff it, it's too late now, I'm just going to go ahead with that meeting, okay? Make sure that you do that. And the next thing you need to do is you need to create a mechanism to review the effectiveness of your time over time. And we use a system that I talked about in my second book, Enjoy the Journey, The Secrets of Scaling a 7-Figure Lifestyle Business, that we call the Friday Self-Assessment. It is a self-assessment review that you do and every single member of your team does that allows us to evaluate your effectiveness in terms of profit, free time, personal wealth, and how everyone is performing as a team in pursuit of their personal goals, but also the team goals. Invaluable. Over the last 3 years at Aureus, we have had over 2,000 pieces of individualized feedback across our team, and it has been absolutely game-changing for us. We've got some of the best feedback that we've needed to grow and scale our business. So if you're not doing anything like this, you're leaving opportunities on the table. Ultimately, time is the rarest commodity that we all have, so make sure that you're investing your time appropriately and make sure that you put